Hello. It is time for this run to perish. Oh, that's the wrong capture. Whoopsie doopsie. There you go. High rank plus quests. Damascus strip. There is some Damascus going on. Indeedy. I have the chess piece, and then we have Dante's legs. I'm pretty sure I had done everything I could possibly do at this moment to get myself into as good of a spot for high rank. I think what I have to do now is just unfortunately do high rank. Just to remind myself what I'm looking for. Anjanath. Toby Kadachi. Kulu. This would be such a good weapon to have. All of that blue. Oh. This is maxed out. Okay. And then in terms of armor, Basil, Uragan, Lavassioff. A little bit of Rathian. I need a shitload, okay. So much stuff. So much stuff. Okay, well, of all of these quests, Everstream is preferable. This is Duratodos, which is a bit weaker. You beat Gravios surprisingly fast with the Shark Lance. You didn't expect it, considering it's a meme weapon. Does it do water damage? Or does it do ice damage? Because if it does water, you will fuck Gravios up regardless, right? Yeah, that thing will mess him up. Gravios is such a weak little boy to water. Okay. The absolute best thing to have happen here would be just to spot a Rathian. Because then I will completely skip the requirement of having to do anything else for it. Which would be nice. Have a good weapon. High rank. Hello, Iron. Hello, Base. I did not say that. I don't believe. Hello, Gando. Don't know if I said it to you either. Hope you're all doing good. Well, there's a normal Rathian. Who is not my quest target. Oh yeah, you were going to a birthday, weren't you? I remember. No work. Always a good time. What's my weapons damage? 567. 20% affinity and sharpness. Of blue. have to kill 2 monsters. As a second monster to kill, Rathian's a good option. That just completed my pink Rathian investigation. Fucking lovely. Free. Also, probably my quest target. Yep. Hilarious. That's very good. Literally the first quest is a pink Rathian. Amazing. There should be another monster around somewhere. What's this quest normally? Duratonos. I do thankfully have the antidotes and the other thing. Hey, Weiss. How you doing? Five minutes to come up with the idea to reload. Black stream screen? What? You're on your own game. Oh! It's just a black screen for you. It's hard to think on the weekend, though. Another Rathian. Okay, well, I'm killing a Rathian. Some days are just like that, exactly. You know what else is hard? The drop rate for you. Grinding money? I'm surprised you have a money problem. I would have thought you had so many materials left over from low rank that you could just sell. This run has had lots of Rathian. It has, yeah. Lots of Rathian and lots of Odo. You got bow for 7 complete? Hey, well done. Both light and heavy bowgun, you studied a minuscule amount of materials and a fuckload of money. A randomizer would result in more variety. Well, that's the thing, right? True random. Sometimes you just get the same thing over and over again. That'd be how true random is. You sold 50 plus blue Cusco scale. Do you not have low rank stuff you can sell though? Like Gormagala or something. You're not stupid enough to sell it? In case you need it again at some point. Given the great Jaggy hide incident, you know, actually. The miscellaneous decorations stream. That's a bit awkward considering my stamina. I feel like I have infinite sharpness, by the way. I still on green with all of these attacks. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't go down. Good. Yeah, true random is wild in the sense that, like, sometimes you just get the same thing over and over again, right? And especially with low rank, because there's such a small pool of monsters to pull from in low rank, it's kind of often that you just fight the same monster a lot. And honestly, as far as monsters that you have to do over and over again, Odo and Rathian, I'll take those two because I know how to fight them. Go to pod. Go to second pod. It's a good fight so far, to be honest. A good warm-up. Nice little Rathian. Pink Rathian quest. Good shit. What a weird quest though, eh? What a weird quest. Oh yeah, I needed fuckloads more money as well. Oh, okay. That's how I did it. I'm saving the rocks for Pinkian because she's more annoying. You're pondering on building something for Caravan 7? The heavy bowgun? What's that? Sadly, hardly any relevant monster access. Yeah, it might not be worth it then, the heavy bowgun. The skills is very important, right? And even one more rank will give you access to so many more creatures. Easy. Easy Raffia. Is it really a high rank set because there's some 4 pieces of low rank? No, no it's not. You forgot how cool Insect Glaive is in Wild. It's such a good weapon in this game. Right, let me get the camps while I'm here. Since that's a good idea. I might never be able to build one of them because I need Dodogama Hide for it, but it's still a good idea to just have the option to build them. Pick this up. I also want the red spot over here. Because I need that dragon vein ore. we go. Some weapons live and die with their skills, yes. Absolutely. And it is definitely true for bowguns. I need 2 Barnos Talons. Okay, fine. For the camp. As long as he's paralyzed, it gives me a chance to carve. And then I need to not fucking eat it against Pinkian. Either way, that is the optional monster done for the redeems. I cannot carve one. Oh. One thing you're happy about is Daimyo's weapons being solid. They're really good, yeah. They dip a little bit into blue and they just have a humongous amount of green, right? Dodo would be an incredibly good monster to kill if he ever pops up just to get this camp. Because that camp is so useful to have. Where was that destroyed carcass? I think I might just immediately piss this Rathian off. Pinkian. Oh, she just straight up left of her own volition, huh? She really did not want to be down here. I still don't want her to be in this area. She got knocked down by the lava. Lady, I wasn't even here. That's entirely your fault. Oh, Rathian is up here, though? That's a bit of a bummer. That's the reason why I want to use the rocks against Pinkian. Because she's got areas where you bounce off of her. Good. As soon as she's... Okay, unflashed and not knocked over. As soon as she's not otherwise CC'd, I will get her out of this area now, because I don't want to fight them both at the same time. No need to do that. Horrible paralysis timing. Now she's asleep. Good. Great. This could actually be kind of good, actually. Will this work? Yeah. I don't know if it does damage to the pinkin on the floor, but if it did, that would have been wonderful amounts. She's not angry anymore now. Hi, Anjanef. Tarathian launch wake up. It might be the most disrespectful wake up I've ever done. Launching Rathian into a sleeping pink Rathian. It's pretty good. The paralysis insect glaive is so fucking good for this challenge, though. That hit me. Okay, can't hit a tail anymore. He accidentally leapt from the wall. Is there just one lot of pod down? I think there is. Horrible timing. Good old Kinsect KO. Honestly, the amount of shit I have access to CC monsters right now is insane. I can KO with the bug, the weapon has paralysis, Insect Glaive can mount really easily, flash bombs, pods. It's fan-fucking-tastic, man. My insect is blunt. I kept the blunt insect specifically to be able to KO. Because I thought it would help me more in the length of the challenge than a sever one. Would. And boy, am I proving myself right. I've also got like area hazards, if I can do that. So good. This map's so good for that, because you get the double rocks. Easy. Very, 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 very lucky in terms of monsters. A normal Rathian, 2 normal Rathians and a pink Rathian. Very lucky. And I'm not even gonna slightly pretend that that's not the reason why that went so well. Because it's entirely the reason. Incredible luck. I need a lot of coral crystal. So I kind of want to go to the Highlands. When possible. Effluvia resistance? I mean, it's good to have, I suppose. The Rathian quest is almost certainly done after I do the Anjanath Urgent now. Which is pretty friggin' helpful. Flying Wyvern Hunt was very helpful there as well. That's still... I will get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this as well. I can build the Kaiser Coil and the Hazak Braces. I can finally farm flashbugs. Okay, good. How much honey do I have? I've got 145 honey. That's shitloads. Flashbugs, Mandragora. Those are the most important things right now. Permanent access to max potions, so I can do emergency heals and on-demand crowd control. Whenever I want it, just easy peasy. It was armor I could build. Armor, braces, and coil. I mean, I've already got incredibly good braces that I don't know if I'm going to want to switch out necessarily. Mm, 2 points of speed eating. What was the other coils I had? You know what? I could build the coil and these just to keep the evade extender, but to get the benefit of 2 points of speed eating and more defense. That gives me 2 points of speed sharpening, though. But my defense does go up by 30. I think switch to this. Speed eating is a absolutely god tier skill for this run. To be honest. Sell items. I didn't need any pinky and stuff. So I will sell all of that. Because that was an optional quest. I could actually farm it. If need be. Build this. What else did I have for coils? 2 Divine Blessing. Not that fussed, to be honest. This would achieve functionally the same thing that I just did. That's all I had in the wish list. Hey, Summers. How you doing? Arms-wise, 1 point of handicraft is not worth it. What does my chest piece give right now? Handicraft crit draw 2 slots. Okay, so all I need is a helmet. And I'm done with high rank armor. I would rather have that than 1 point of handicraft. That's easy enough to do if I can get to Coral Highlands. The other one is better, but requires specifically Angela. But also, maybe I got stamina surge as well, though. Make it so I always have an armor skin in my set now, and I always have flash bugs. I also always want to have these. I want to set decos from equipment. Apparently I have to go into here. Take that out. And then into here do this. Not great on the old deco slots, my armor. Unfortunately. So maybe that one that required the basal parts. This one, or Lavasiov, sorry, here. No, it wasn't that one. It was speed eating, wasn't it? Was it that one? Maybe it was that one. Yeah, it is. That might be better. Because this still has no things. But the other arms that I built did have slots. Finally giving it a shot. You wanted to play it like 3 months ago and you've already had 2 harrowing experiences. It is good at that. Really? Does it have to be in the fucking confluence? I've got to kill 2 monsters on this quest and it's in a tiny ass arena. This is where stuff gets bad. Here we go, here we go. Give me Mega Nutrients. I want the Demon Drug. Give me Combinable Healing and give me Life Powders as well. And Nullberries. Should be everything. What all is randomized in this? If the map can be randomized, aka there's not a cutscene on it, the map is randomized, the monsters are randomized. The weapons locations are randomized, so they're all in different spots, and the recipes are randomized as well. Or I should say the recipes are moved around. So a Rathian weapon might be moved into like a metal spot, and then it might require Kirin materials to build. That weapon will also have random elements. Armor has the same like randomized material cost in that way. It has random slots and random skills, but the same defense. Monsters can only be randomized within their own rank. So you won't see any higher tier monsters showing up in lower ranks. Mostly because they don't drop the materials for them a lot of the time. Like if the monster only exists in master rank, for example, now I'm in high rank, I wouldn't get any material drops from it at all. And I just think that kind of sucks. Personally. Val is the monster in question. Okay, Val, Hazak, and Radovan, I suppose. Fools. I did put the Effluvia deco on, actually. And I've got Nobos. Please, please, no! Pickle turf war with Val? Can they turf war here? This is very awkward. Hey Odie, how you doing? Hello Rafi, good to have you. I would love to abuse that, but I just cannot. I should be outside of Val's maximum range. Yeah. This motherfucker. This motherfucker is gonna ruin everything. Dog bombs won't help here. They can't flee the area. This is a one area locale. Unless you're specifically fighting Xeno'jiva, I suppose. This Radabarn's a bit of a screamer. Okay, I'm safe. Cool. How am I gonna deal with this? Fuck. The Radabarn is clearly the best one to kill as a secondary monster, because he's so much weaker, but Pickle is a nightmare. Wait, is Pickle glitched? Glickle? No, he's back. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a urgent quest. This is an assignment quest. I have to do this. Please hit the Val. Thank you. He hit everyone. Fuck. Rado. Fuck. Something about the brute wyverns, man, that just makes them scream over and over again. Ugh. This Vow. is spamming so hard. That's bad. Stop it! At least I'm lucky enough to be playing the only weapon where I get a ranged attack that I can use within my assortment. Ugh. There's 4 monsters! This could happen! I didn't even know this could physically happen. There can be 4 monsters in a locale. Fucking rip Dodo, by the way. Son of a... That hit me? No! How did that not kill you? Evade window. Urigan didn't fuck my shit because Urigan's not even fucking here. Stop it! That's fine, just stay down. Evade window fucking level 100. Well, the start of the attack couldn't hit me because of lingering iframes because of Riser. And then, evade window. Save my tush. I think I got Riser. I did not get Riser. I don't know. Complete bullshit. That's how I survived. With the power of shenanigans on my side. Is Pickle? Pickle's gone brain AFK again? Dodo actually left. Yeah, Dodo was an invasion, which I knew as soon as he appeared. I just don't know how he managed to get on the quest. No, I know there can be more than, like, one monster. There can be more than 3 monsters on a quest. I just didn't know there could be more than 3 monsters on a quest at the same time. I thought a monster had to leave before another one could spawn in. Basil would actually be so much better than Deviljho right now. Because Basil would be dropping bombs that do damage to all the monsters everywhere. And it's like an appreciable amount of damage. Deviljho only does good damage with like one specific attack. Yeah, mods can fuck with stuff, but in the base game, I didn't think that more than 3 could be on at the same time, but I guess it can. I need to kill the Rado. Because of this fucking redeem. That should get him to run over here. I don't think I can get the Rado unless I get the Deviljho. Five Kirans in an arena at the same time sounds fucking miserable. He dropped a pod. Come over here, come over here. Run him on! You're a sack of shit! No one loves you other than heavy bowgun PS users. Fucking piece of crap. I love Randomiser as well, but he's pissing me off, so no one loves him. I love how much part breaks he has. It's incredibly satisfying. You love Anjanath? Anjanath sucks for Pierce, does he? Don't you just want to normal his tail? Or like spread his tail? Oh god, get out of the way. Should have to spread his tail? Yeah, split it in two. Fuck! Stop roaring! Oh my god, this fucking bitch won't shut up. That roar hit me from here. Oh shit. Thank you, evasion. That would make a Fluvium so busted for the hunters. Yes, it did. It was horrible. Yeah, Flux would be a godsend, honestly. It's just Radabon, really, as well. Fucking... Come on! Good. Now all I need to do is kill Val and I'm free. I can't carve the Rado. I can carve the Rado. I completely forgot. Kinda sucks that he didn't get hit by that, huh? Never mind. I got one carve from the Radabon. That will do. I'll save these for fucking sharpening. Pug's getting abused. He's getting overworked. Look, sometimes we have to do bad things to make good things happen. I'm not proud of it. The bug will be paid for his service in juicy nectar or something. It's okay, I'll allow him to do ice damage later on, that will make him happy. This should be relatively manageable at this point. This vow is being scaled to an Anjanath. So in terms of health, it's going to be a lot weaker. And the one point of Effluvia resist, along with the fact that I'm essentially having to play hit and run Insect Glaive, should mean that I, oh fuck, essentially never get Effluvium thingy. Ranged weapons aren't allowed only. If you look at the description, it should say melee weapons only and in all capital letters, I believe. Even if it is melee. You can melee, but it's still a ranged weapon. The reason why I don't do it is because of the defense. The transition requests where you have like low rank armor or high rank armor, if you go against an Elder Dragon with ranged, you just die. You just die instantly. If you get hit like even once. And I'm not good enough to do it without being hit the whole time. The Insect Glaive is ranged is the armor classification I care about, nothing else. I did a bow run, and it got to high rank, and I just got an Elder Dragon on my first quest. And even with it being scaled down to Pookie Pookie, I still just got one tapped and I died instantly. It was very unfortunate. It doesn't matter anyway, because this is the last run. The Insect Glaive, after 25 attempts, will win. In honor of the small one. Since it's their favorite weapon. I got roared out the sky. Gunlance is theoretically ranged, but it doesn't use ranged armor. Hello, Crimmy. Enjoy your brekkie. I think I might be in a 1v1 at this point. Double sure got bored. from a technical standpoint, you can claim so many things at probably range. That would have been fucked. Only weapon you're allowed to redeem is dual blades, because yay. Then my chance of winning goes up drastically. But also down drastically, because then people fuck with me more. Dual blades is also range. Any weapon is range, because the only true weapon is your fists. You are extending your reach with any weapon, which means any weapon gives you range. Thus making it a ranged weapon. Hey, Admiral playthrough win. Sword and shield. I can do that. No, it won't matter because I'll be refunding them when I win this run. Maybe. Ouch. If I win, when I win. We're having confidence, Summers. Confidence. Honestly, Insect Glaive is so much more busted for this type of run than I realized. Because of just the sheer amount of access to control that it has. Is insane. The drill doesn't work for me because I love speedy insects. And you kind of need a slow insect for the drill, right? If you want it to do significant damage. I can't stand not being able to get extracts because my insect is slow as fuck. Pisses me the hell off. And also, since it's permadeath, I don't want to be forced up the monster's arsehole to try and get an extract. Seems unwise. Fun? I am having fun. Fast insect was fun for me. Brown extract. God no. Hey Linsky, how you doing? Made it through that horror of a quest. Good. 2 done with the extra carving. The extra kills, sorry. 157 to go. I'd have bet against me, dude. It's the smart bet in that scenario. Especially once Randomiser started just screaming all over the place. You have a question? Yes? Oh, right, high rank, you think you vaguely recall something happening? You should, because it's your fault. Oh my lord, rewards. You wasn't gonna take the bait, but fuck it, you lose. Okay. What does that mean? Why the pin? For people who either work full-time jobs or get the game late, to still have a place where they can go and chill and watch Monster Hunter without spoilers. I give it a month until after the release. And if you haven't completed it by that point, it's just fucking bad luck. I'm afraid. While I'm playing it, obviously... Well, not that I'm going to play it again at this point, but while I was playing it, obviously we could talk about it, but now I'm not anymore. You expected something more negative? Well, there is also that, but that's not the reason why the pin is there. That's an entirely separate point that I can elaborate upon within 5 days. Or after 5 days, I should say. Oh dear, it's nothing really that bad, to be honest. I think it's a very baseline, very fair point that I don't really think anyone would get that upset about. So glad to have max health now on every quest. I just have health. It's gonna help me so friggin' much. I'm glad you're having a ton of fun with it, by the way, Oni. I see that you have been playing the new game a lot. I'm glad. I am glad. The, stopping playing world was not temporary after all. This would be a Rathian. It's in the Coral Highlands where I need to mine, so that's probably the best one to do. You're done with the mass negativity? That's fair. Should I put honey in my item set here? I probably should. I'm in high rank. I'm in the high rank. while I was playing it, there was a lot of complaints that I just straight up did not understand. So I'm with you. Basil is my quest target. Okay. Okay. There's also a Kirin on this quest. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Da-da-da-da. You do greatly appreciate the pin, because about every other Monster Hunter stream you've been wandered into has been exhausting, yeah. I understand people want to talk about it. It's entirely fair. It is the new thing, right? But people do need a break sometimes. Because it becomes overwhelming very quickly. Break, what's that? It's when you're playing the Zenless Zone Zero on your phone instead. Is that it's a phone game, right? You got those really quick, by the way, Annie. Well done. That's very fast. 100%. Very, very quick. It is on mobile. Oh. You stick it on... Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I didn't consider that aspect, but yeah, good point. Please don't tell me there's only 2 monsters on this quest. Hey, Zale. No! You gotta be kidding me. Did I just see that correctly? Or did I just... No, I saw it correctly. Goody. What a quest. What a quest. Basil, Kirin, and Teostra. That's a mean fucking quest, dude. Horse time? No, I will not do the horse. I would rather do Teostra than the horse. Rename yourself and restart. I can't, it's a master save. That's the first Kirin I've seen since I changed my name away from Mr. Anti-Kirin stuff, by the way. I got them all the time before. Changed my name, they stop appearing. Okay, it was a TO. If it was a Luna, I think I would have done Kirin. The pre-Rajang Kirin? I don't think that one can randomize, can it? I sure as shit hope it can't. Doing alright, Ramhard, how are you? Terrible for no reason, aw. I hope you feel better soon, Oni, for no reason. Ooh, don't want that. Hey, Kravik, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy this hell. I am partaking in. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit disappointing. It would have been great to have the bum 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 just in the middle of the TO quest. Which fight should this be? Rathian. Rathian optional. Because I didn't have enough pink Rathian tracks to go to the next step. So I had to do another optional. Good. The Teostra, I have no idea what it's replacing on the Rathian optional though. Something. I think it was Rathian optional in the Wild Spire, so maybe Diablos. Probably not though. I didn't need Kieran at all. No. Good. I did TO parts, I don't. I just think TO's an easier fight than Kieran is. I need Lunar strip parts for one of my pieces of armor that I'm just not gonna build. Unless I absolutely have to fight a Luna. Good. Huh? Shenanigans. Shenanigans abound. Go AFK with no danger of being killed. That does help. Karen's approaching. No, it's just chilling out there. It's not moving, it's just standing there, ominously. Is that going to be enough? That is enough. In you go. Dude, that fire aura is fucking me up right now. I should put cool drinks into my set permanently. Oh, it's his tail. Okay. Hey, Karen. Hi, Karen. Good, that's what I was hoping for. All it needs to do is be close enough, and Tio will flinch. There's a pod there, so Tio is nearly dead. At least he's on low health. It's only the first one, though. Shit. Might be stunned. I'm not, thankfully. This is a max potion. Hehehe. There's 4 monsters on the map again. I know it's Invader Radaman, but... The fuck? That's not good. What is that timing? Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me, man. I get stunned once in the whole fucking hunt and then he supernovas. Fuck. That's so shit. Especially when the reason I got hit is because I was trying to knock him out of supernova mode. Piss. Ah. God damn it, that makes me sad. God fucking damn it. Elder Dragons. Elder Dragons, Elder Dragons, Elder Dragons. Where's my mods? Mods, World Iceborne, Randomiser, Randomiser.exe. I failed the small one. Randomize directly into there. You can delete the stuff, correct. Randomizing, successfully randomized. There we go. Open world again. Change the title. Once more. Update. Close that. This attempt number 26 instead. I'm so sad. It takes so long to get through low rank. That insect glaive was so good. I just fucked it up. Say 28 times the charm. They gotta lose 2 more times. No. 26 times the charm. Quick, go int. I refuse to int. I will take my death before I int. You getting the bass is gonna happen first. You getting the bass. You're on 1,330. Evasion 4. Holy shit. Garden handicraft? You need to get to 4,000 before you go on the wall of pain. Speed sharpening evade window. Dude, if I get to master rank on this run, it's popping off. Maximum evasion, just instantly. Four slots gets me maximum evasion. How cursed am I here? Pookie Pookie is reasonable. Beyond that point, this is doable, but otherwise it's kind of not looking fantastic. At least for that tree. This is good, and it is entirely obtainable. It's got green. It's got blast. I should actually be able to obtain a green sharpness weapon on this run, then. Other than that, it's not too good. Unfortunately. My best bet would be to, if I find a Baroth, cut off the tail and hope I get lucky, and then this weapon is fantastic. Okay. Baroth tail cuts. And then I also need the weapons that build into that weapon, but that's just pure luck. About armor. I realized I forgot. That's why I ran back. I meant to buy the weapons, then organize my box, and then come back for armor. And then I just forgot about all of it. Right, what we got here? Divine Blessing helmet. Easy to build. Terms of Dragonite. Two Constitution I wouldn't mind having. This is very unlikely to happen though, unless I get a Kieran. More Divine Blessing. Stun res. That's something I was not lucky with in the last run, to be fair. No stun res and no health boost. Speed eating. Build this straight up, so I'm gonna. Handicraft? Health boost. I need Odo materials badly. Yeah, more sunrise. Nothing really fantastic here, huh? On the equipment side of things, unfortunately. I'm gonna build this just for defense for the moment. 59's fine to start the game with. Two monster bow mediums is all I need for a good weapon with green sharpness. $59 is fine, but 10 more is nice. It's true. It's true. I'm so sad that fucking... What a quest, man. What a horrible quest. A Basil, a Kirin, and a Teostra. There is no reason I should have died to that Teo either. Terrible. Terrible. I have golden scout flies this time around though. Which is pretty sweet. The Radabon didn't really exist in that quest. He came in, he rolled once, he rolled away. He came in, roared once, and rolled away. He came in, rolled once, and then roared away. Well, that also kind of works, I guess. An insta-Paolubu, huh? I needed its material. Did I? I mean, it probably has medium monster moves, which I need. I honestly didn't really look at the rest of the materials. Because that's just like, whatever happens in low rank, it happens. I would love Baron. That's the only thing I really paid attention to. Oh yeah, look at that. The Rathian legs. Oh. Negative skills on any charm hardly matter, yeah. Because it's so incredibly unlikely that they're relevant to the specific armor set they're going to get used for. At least Sword and Shield still has a lot of control, the same way that Insect Glaive did. I've got mounts, albeit significantly less ease of access. I've got KOs, which are significantly more ease of access. I don't have any safe range damage, but I'm a little bit quicker to sheath. much is worth its weight in gold. And also, I have Slinger Burst. Which is strong as fuck. Could have got a different way of giving the positive skill higher points if paired with a negative. They could have done, yeah. I get the feeling that people just would have complained about that a lot though. The way that most other people serve want to do, myself included. Especially on a system that is otherwise completely out of your control in the first place anyway. Just realized you go around smelling monster feet? Yes. Yes, you do. It's very unfortunate. At least same skill pairing isn't possible, yeah. Although it would be kind of hilarious to have like attack plus 20, attack minus 10. On a deco? It's like, is it technically still useful? Yes. Is it way worse than you thought it initially was? Oh, yes. Immediately crush your hopes. I don't think I got everything I needed for the Palomuni wishlist thing there, did I? No, I need one more pelt and a coral bone. That's a shame. That's a shame. Unless this run turns into the Paolumu equivalent of Rathian last run. It's probably just not going to happen now. Don't know why I did that. 11 gold crown smalls and 1 large gold crown. I would not be surprised if you have every single one of those by the time you're done. With the amount that you have to do with each rank. Because you're doing every single weapon. What do I colour my elders are this time around? Later on, smallers will become more difficult. Will they? I thought it was the same percentage throughout. Because you have a higher chance of getting gold crowns in higher ranks, right? So the chance would probably still become better, I would imagine. I don't know why I'm picking these up. It's an expedition. It's kind of neat that they were Rajang, like, knuckle prints, though. Not terribly often you see that. Oh, they're the Kulu tracks as well. Amazing. Oh, no, it was an Agita. Hey, Agita. I actually don't think I need your materials for once. I'm still so sad about the insect glaive. It was barely in high rank as well, man. It's the problem with high rank. It's so volatile. Even if I didn't have to do all of the extra kills, it's so volatile. Low rank is incredibly peaceful in comparison. And I still die a good chunk in low rank. Right, what's the bird brain gonna be? Anything in low rank? It is getting to that point. I should really take this dress off. It's getting to that temperature now where it's making me sleepy. Because it's starting to get to like just the right amount of warmth. Oh, keep running. With the temp outside and my PC pumping out heat and me pumping out heat as well. Start like nodding off. No. You can't do this to me. Also, my Elder Dragon tracks and my normal tracks are so close in coloration that it's really hard to tell. It's not getting steamy, it's just the right warmth to like lull you to sleep. You know? I did have Kieran mats, yeah. Unfortunately, if it goes the same as Palumal, I'll be one material short. I don't have green sharpness, and I'm facing a Kieran. There we go. I cannot bounce now. It's gonna absolutely obliterate my early resources, by the way. Bio Kieran. So I might be in a wee bit of trouble in that regard. Hopefully it'll be fine. Beat the horsey early, you can beat anything. You know as well as I do. That's not how that works. Theoretically, Karen should be the hardest monster in the rank. Theoretically, I also shouldn't have died to that Teostra because I was in a perfectly equipped situation to do so. Come on. Doesn't even seem to be injured yet, man. Christ. Good thing I just weakened, because that's the Thunder aura. Try and poison it with the plants. I did earlier, but it took off before the plant actually poisoned it. It's at least medium-ish health now. It's not full health anymore. I really thought that the insect glaive run might have the chance to go all the way. I'm still mourning it. I think that was the first natural pod. There's the second. Fuck. I really need that tenderized, because if I can't do the upswings without bouncing, that's just terrible. There we go. It's nearly dead. Just a casual 15-minute quest for your second low rank quest. Easy peasy. Ah. Come on, Kieran. Thank you. If only. Fredo. If only I was in G. I'd be so happy. Everything got ruined instead. It's all over. This run's going good so far, though. Kieran killed? It's always a good start. Never upset about dead Kieran. Other than the fact I had to fight it. Insect Glaive died, yeah, it did. I managed an entire fight with Tio until the point where he started dropping pods. Then he stunned me. He ran over to me and then supernovaed, which killed me instantly. And the reason I got stunned is because I was trying to do damage to his head to make it so that he wasn't able to supernova. Just very frustrating. And the sad thing is I still think he was the right monster to pick. Because it was... Basil was my main quest target. And then I had to do one extra monster, and the monster was either Kirin or Teostra. And Teostra's just the right choice there in my mind. Make poison great again. Make para actually proc, but it's needed. Ugh. Instead of proccing during all the fucking mounts. I think I mounted him 3 times in that quest, and twice it was interrupted by paralysis. Oh, good. A confluence of fates right after a Kirin. I see this is how we're doing things today, huh, game? Give me a nice easy coast into high rank, then you start battering me left, right, and center. Kill my high rank run, now you're gonna be mean to the low rank run? I see. I see. I'm not really caring about the aquatic mobility there. It's just for defense pieces. Only thing I need now is a waist. And I at least have armor slots in every single piece. All I need is for the good pieces to be coming to fruition there instead. Armor slots in every single piece. My brain is melted today. I don't know why. It just immediately melted when I started stream. Okay. This is a chill quest. Gyros is my target. Oh, the whole day? That's horrible. You woke up feeling better, good. Good as Sonic. How many days has it been since you started doing this, Enten? One? Have you made a will? For completely unrelated reasons. I actually wonder if that would be legally binding, because clearly you are at that point, like, incapable of rational thought. Everything goes to the dog who's on the same diet. Does the dog have a will? Heard a lot about laws in Japan about serving pufferfish, yeah. You have to be so careful with it, right? Is he making me bleed the gyros when he bites? I think he's doing bleed. God decides who lives? I'm actually pretty sure your chops decides who lives at that point. The answer with pufferfish is probably no one. We specially trained certified chefs and customers still have to sign a waiver saying they agree it isn't the chef's fault, yeah. That feels like a fair amount of torture, to be honest. I don't get it, man. It doesn't have, like... Even if it's fucking ambrosia of the gods, like, it's just not worth it. You just noticed the music, what's up with this? This arena does not have a musical track associated with it. Xeno has the music associated with Xeno. So because none of these monsters have music, The mod makes it so it defaults to playing the Street Fighter crossover theme instead. So at least some music is playing during this fight. But if there was a monster that has music in here, it would play that music instead. Like Devil Joe earlier. And Bowserk earlier. Read that even if it's done correctly, it still retains some poison in the meat that makes your tongue tingle. It's just not worth it, man. I will never understand it. People who jump off mountains for enjoyment? Yeah, I don't understand that either. Actually, you know what? That's probably significantly safer. Parachutes have a amazingly low fail percentage. I saw a statistic about that the other day. Where within like 13 years of parachuting in the UK, or like parachutes used, there was like fucking 40,000 jumps or something. Of those, only 300 needed to deploy the reserve chute, and of those, 0 of the reserve chutes failed. It's very safe, actually. It's probably safer than eating a fucking pufferfish. Some things are illogically safe. I think it's because they're illogical that they become safe, right? Such great care is taken because of the fact that it's so dangerous and seems so crazy. And yet some things which are disgustingly dangerous are left criminally underchecked. Like driving fucking vehicles. Pass one test when you're like 16 to 20 years old, you're good. For the rest of your life. Never need to do another test again. Huh? I haven't driven a car in like 6 years, I think. And I could just hop in one now and go. Legally, I'm doing nothing wrong. Logically, I'm a fucking idiot, but... I'm that anyway. Hot take, everyone should be forced to take public transport. Public transport should be the only transportation method other than walking. That is a very hot take. Significantly safer than flying in a Boeing, yeah. I think It's an interesting idea. But it would never work. Due to volume. I think. Certain areas, like where I live, there would have to be a bus that leaves, like, every 5 minutes or something. Because it takes so long to do the full trip that by the time one bus left, even if it was 10 minutes, the next bus wouldn't be able to pick everyone up. You would have to change, like, society as a whole. I think cycling would be fine, because you could use the roads, right? What happened? I fought Tio the entire quest until he was injured. Then I got stunned. And he specifically ran over to me while I was stunned and supernovaed. Society had to change cars so it can be done. It can be done when people are willing to support it, yeah. When have the majority of human beings supported a downgrade in their quality of life? Even if it would be for the greater good. The greater good. No, I would not, Fredo. Yeah, that shit's just fucking insane. Did you enjoy that, by the way, Krimi? I think I heard about Human Harvest playing more of it than I heard about you playing it. Well, that's pinned now. You misclicked? Yeah, Mace does it all the time, don't worry about it. You still think that cyclists would not be allowed in your dream world? See, I would leave everything exactly as it is. The only thing I would change is that road transportation laws actually get fucking enforced. If someone in control of their vehicle is acting like a pillock, they lose control of their vehicle. Regardless of if it is controlled via leg power or engine power. Also, like, retests for shit, you know? You need to repin a message about Forbidden Game. Please do so. You'd make it permanent. I think there should be a second chance. Because people can learn their lesson, right? Let's maybe not make that the pin message. He will be shot on sight. Nothing works at 10 because people can't read. I could put a neon flashing sign in the middle of the stream and somehow still wouldn't work. That's just gonna incentivize some people, unfortunately. Concerningly, as well. The favorite is people walking in and being what? My favorite? Oh my god, I will never forget this. There was a guy who joined a stream of Ghost of Tsushima, then typed, "How dare you spoil me of Ghost of Tsushima?" Essentially. Sir? You got here yourself. You had to click on Twitch. And then also probably had to click on my stream, because let's be real, I'm not on the homepage. You did this. Is it bad that I also read BR as Black Reliquary instead of Battle Royale? Because iron has poisoned my mind. You have to swipe your license to start your vehicle to make sure every vehicle operating will have someone taking responsibility. Didn't you know? Suggested streamers is because you've already watched other streams though, right? Not the homepage. Not like the homepage. Not the homepage. The bit at the top is what I mean. You know, like the 5 at the top. Or 6 or however many there is up there. The autoplay and it pisses me off every single time. Because I open Twitch and then someone just starts going like in my ears all of a sudden. I'm like, fuck. A battle rifle? See, I always see that as a DMR. Because I think they're essentially the same thing, right? Having speedrun in the title, the amount of times you get asked if you do it open. My favorite is when you have speedrun in the title, you're in the middle of something, clearly doing a speedrun because you're doing like the wildest fucking shit ever, you know? There's a giant timer on the screen with splits. And then you get this. Every time. No, the timer's there because of shits and gigs. Well, that was a good perfect rush. I skipped the cinematic. I did because I was typing and I was upset. Sorry. It would have been a good one as well with Angela. I apologize. I understand people don't read the titles. I couldn't tell because I was going so slow. Ain't that the fucking truth, dude? Oh my god, I suck at it now. I don't think I could even manage to get a 3-hour run anymore. Talk about a 2-hour fucking 50 minutes or whatever it is that I got. 2 hours, 50 minutes, and like 41 seconds or some shit. Is this your first playthrough? Or the even better one? When someone's been in chat for a little bit, you've had a conversation with them about monsters later on in the game. You've even mentioned you've killed Fatalis in this game before. And then they ask if it's your first playthrough. Was I the only one having this conversation between the two of us? Because apparently so. This is why you don't stream, because you'd insult these people. I'm just used to it at this point, so it doesn't bother me really. But I find it fascinating from like a... I don't even know how to say it, like a fucking... How does this happen? Do your best every day to be careful of how you respond to them. I see, I've accepted the death of my channel at this point, so I don't really be that careful anymore. Been playing for 2.5 hours and you're still on the 3rd mission. Don't worry about the shit on the screen. Don't worry about any of that. A non-speedrunner tries to backseat on how you speed up. I never had that happen to me. Because basically the only people who turned up for the speedrun streams were the core crowds. Who were like always here. And then other speedrunners. No one else ever appeared.
New donation from Ramhard.
Hey!
On another note, on annoying stream things www.
Thank you. The W's. Thank you very much, Ramhard. I appreciate it. Once again, I did not open my Ko-fi. Why do you not use the temporal mantle? It's not unlocked. There's an unlock requirement. I'm in low rank. I need to redeem a hammer. Thank you very much, Ramhard. I appreciate it. I'll do this. And then do... Oh my god, there's so many fucking redeems right now. This one. Ramhard. Hammer. I typed hammer wrong. Well, that's there forever now. We're talking about killing channels. Just let me teach you. I could teach you. You don't need to. Here you go. I've got it. Trust me, I've got it. The best year of my channel was the first year. Since then, it's all downhill. Apparently tolerance isn't tolerating, it's loving and accepting. Huh? I'm not sure if you're asking a question in further of the previous conversation, Fredo, or if you're asking an actual question right now. You should know this, right? You know this. You know this. Right? I think? Your favorite response is unfortunately yes. I feel like that one's completely legit. if you're playing the game. Did you start with this? That one's fair. Did you know you can enter something you've been doing the whole time? Yeah. Did you know that if you trap the monster, the quest ends quicker? As you've trapped the monster? I'm gonna lag. Go get a steak? Hell yeah, enjoy. As it always goes, Ash. Very unfortunately, but I have fun, and that's the important bit. This place is a disaster. Welcome. Do you know if you eat, you get a temporary stat buff? There's never a time you don't eat in a speedrun. Actually, you don't do it, I guess, like, super early on, because it's a waste of time. You don't do it until, like, frickin' Odo. Or some bullshit like that. You don't do it until really late, actually. Is that Odo? No, you don't do it until Elders, right? Actually? Because you've got, what you call it? Defender. And it's busted as fuck. Hey, Ash, thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoy. People die when they are killed. I want to get them. And yet I do it every time, Crimmy. Lawbreaker, me. It's a cylinder. You don't just need to stand there and watch it. Dude, does anyone do that? You do kind of just stand there and watch it in the speedrun, to be fair. Basically, for the most point, you just sort of watch it come closer. Oh, boo. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it is, Kando. It is. And I'm going to be perpetually sad about it, because there was no need for it to die. The polar mobility, yep. It's probably the one quest in the entire run where they're actually helpful. In low rank, high rank, which is the funny thing. We get stunned, please. Sir? Thank you. I didn't get paralyzed. Huh? Was that Giratodos Water Blight becoming paralysis? What was that? I have Blast, it wasn't me. I have no idea. Hey, Eugene. How you doing? Can elements become status? I don't know. That's why I'm so confused. There's like no reason why that should have happened, as far as I'm aware. I'm supposed to know everything? I don't know anything. I don't know a damn thing. All I know is that I don't know anything. That's supposed to be your job. That's true. That would have been a better response. To be honest. The thing wasn't as long, so you're here having a bit of your Sunday. Good. That is good. You didn't know what to train today, so you're fishing? Nice. You should have done the bone right since you didn't get to do it yesterday. Oh shit. What killed it? Teostra Supernova while I was stunned. On the only time I got stunned on the entire fucking fight. Typically. Typical, I should say. Oh. You got burnt out on Gamma, fair. I'm gonna get here for this, but at least I'll actually get the sharpen this time. What, Eugene? No. The hell, man? You killed me? Yeah, so what? I die all the time. That's why it's the 26th attempt. And I've only got to master rank a single time. Oh, goody. I hate having such a smidgen of green, man. Give me more green. Good. I want money. Oh, that too. I beat up Diablos for some money. I mean, technically I am beating up Diablos for some money. I get paid for this at the end of the quest. The guild gives me money. Not in real life, unfortunately, but in game. Essentially a contract killer, just saying. Every time. A contract killer. Although these fuckers don't even tell me what I'm fighting. And why it's in the wrong place. Although Diablos is in the right locale at least. Even though he's in the wrong area of it. What was that? Am I choosing weapon random or chat decide? You can either do the 30,000 point redeem or the one at the bottom of the screen, the money one. To decide the weapon for the next run. If there is nothing in the queue, at the moment there is a hammer redeem in the queue from Ramhard. If the queue is empty when I die and do a new run, I roll a d12 for the 11 melee weapons in the game. If I roll a 12, I just roll again. Really, if I roll a 12, I should let myself pick, but then it's not random. And I'm playing it like it's a roguelite almost. Anjonafu. Hi. Actually gonna do that this time. Hey, good name. Hello. Started playing 2 days ago. You're currently a hammer main, but you're low-key interested in the glaive. Any tips? For the glaive, sharpness is very important. Because it's quite a quick hitting weapon. Red extract is normally on parts of the monster that do attacking. So the face, the claws, sometimes the tail. And red extract is the most important one of the three because it makes your moveset significantly better. You watch those videos where they attack almost always in the air. You can't do that for some reason. You can only jump 2 times. So when you jump with Insect Glaive, I will use PlayStation controls. Every circle attack you hit with will bounce you again. And then you can do another circle attack and it'll bounce you. As long as you hit the final bit of the circle attack. You can only bounce, I think, 5 times before you have to land. But each subsequent bounce costs stamina. So it does still cost stamina. So even if you hit it, but you don't have the stamina to do another bounce, you'll just hit the floor. Also rude, N10. Just because the glaive run died. I did well against Tio, I just got greedy. You thought you could re-jump again and again as long as one of them hit? No, specifically the last hit. You can miss all of it and hit just the last bit and you'll ping back up again. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. It makes sense, I suppose, because the animation has to, like, flow steadily, but yeah. Hey, thank you, Kika, for the follow. I appreciate it. What's it gonna be? It's a Kulu. Hi, Kulu. Did you like the playstyle? It's very mobile. It's very mobile. It's also a really powerful weapon for being able to, like, do mounts and stuff. You could buy yourself a lot of time with it. Yes. I need to be careful here. I should not treat Kulu like he is a joke. Because that rock will mess me up. Oh! No! Why did that miss? That's so sad. They changed the insect glaive in World. You exclusively use that thing for Raffles. Oh yeah? I really like using both for Rafa in this game. You didn't flinch? Excuse me? Ha! Good. In your case, you didn't play bow. That's fair. You got this friend who used to play with you, keeps insisting on using the defender set, and then both monsters don't deal enough damage. Yeah. Yeah, defender set is like... That's the best piece of advice. If you use the defender set, you'll ruin the game for yourself. Base World was the only time you mained it? Base World was the first time I actually decided that bow was worth using instead of miserable. They don't, but that's the wrong reason. Monsters can hit hard in this game. It's just less, right? Same friend keeps getting lost even with the scout flies. The scout flies in this game, I do love them, but they legitimately are a little bit too slow. So if you're someone who's a bit more gung-ho and likes running forward, you will overtake the scout flies sometimes, which is very frustrating. So that one is semi-legit. They're also very hard to see sometimes, for me, at least. They kind of picked a terrible color. Like, almost any color that the randomizer has given me is better than the base green. You never played bow or light bowgun or dual blades before, World? Ah, dual blades. Maybe one day I'll get another dual blade run. You saw him getting led by the scout flies into a left and right path. The scout flies go right and he goes left. Yeah, at that point there's a lack of attention being paid for sure. There's a larger problem. Definitely. You think try everything is the most important part? I disagree, actually. I think if you find a weapon that takes your fancy, just going with it and having a good time with it is completely fine. If I, myself, personally, had played all of the weapons early on, I think I would have fell off this franchise really fucking hard and not come back. Because I would have got overwhelmed. Eugene. You glorious bastard. Thank you. I don't like this quotation marks around it. That's the thing, though, Crimmy. If I tried all of them, it would have been overwhelming for me. Especially when I was younger. I saw dual blades. They looked cool. I played dual blades. I liked them. It's enough. I think if I'd tried all of the weapons, I would have got bored about halfway through and then completely stopped. And just not done it. But because I committed, I could keep going. And then I didn't switch to another weapon outside of, like, arena quests for... 6 years. A long time. That's how you started. It was also why you stopped. You saw something you thought was cool, but it was underwhelming. You wasn't willing to try anything else, yeah. See, if I had picked them and I didn't have fun, I would have tried something else. So it's just highly person-specific, as everything is, right? It's always the thing with Monster Hunter when people ask for tips. I'm like, dude, I can give you really generic shit that you've heard from everyone, but it's really hard. If it's like, I've never played the game before, have any tips? And I'm like, pfft. Trying every weapon is maybe a good idea, but like, if you're not if you're someone who gets overwhelmed quickly, it's like the worst thing you could possibly do. It's a nightmare, man. It's why I love it when people are like, hey, I'm gonna try this specific weapon. Do you have any tips? And I'm like, thank fuck for that. With Insect Glaive, keep red. It's the best one. Demon mode is super important with dual blades. Like, way more than you think it is. Keep it up. It's so lovely. Every time you ask for a tip for a weapon, you get the most advanced, nitty-gritty tech. Yeah. Yep. I never want to give people the bread and butter controls, especially if they're playing World, because, like, my tip for the bread and butter controls for the weapon is look in the top right-hand side of the screen at that point. Basically. You said that before the Prowler main walks in looking for help. Prowler main walks in looking for help. The best advice is change weapon. How do you use Charge Blade? Go right into guard point side, yeah. Prowler, use the one that is added in the expansion. I think it's the Beast Cat. It's super fucking powerful and you can get loads of mounts really quickly. But you gotta be really careful with it because it's hyper aggressive. That's the only advice I can give with Prowler. Make sure you pay attention to your unlocks. Find other cats that have good skills, I guess, that you can transfer onto your primary cat. I think you can do that, right? I don't know. I only use it for the fucking forced quests. Sword and Shield pretend the shield doesn't exist? I actually think the shield is the best panic button with this weapon. I forget to do it because I'm such a dual blade sucker that I always try and dodge everything. But the shield is such a wonderful panic with Sword and Shield. Especially since you get slapped backwards. Like such a long distance. A lot of the time when you block something, it's so helpful. Charge Blade is savage, actually, Unga Bunga. It's just fucking Syed spam for me. Syed spam all day long, every day. Me happy. You see yourself being launched and you think there's no way this is helpful. Specifically as a panic button. Savage Axe up, down, up, down. That's why I don't play it. I find it really boring. Even though I know it's like really good. It's the thing I actually really enjoy about Charge Blade is that it has like a lot of different playstyles. You can AED all over the place and get a ton of knockouts that are like more precise. Spam Syads. Do Savage Axe in the newer games. It's good. Even if I don't generally like the weapon because of the people who play it, it's good. Charge Blade players unironically ruin Charge Blade. It's such a shame. And they learn one guard point and then call themselves a master of the weapon. And then you'll accidentally guard point something when switching back into shield mode, and they'll be like, I didn't even know there was a guard point there. Haven't really mastered it then, have you? You just get scrutiny because you don't know guard point? Yeah, I do all the time as well. I don't do it because I think it's just dumb. I'm gonna try and guard point. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get hit. And then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna go, why the fuck did you fuck up the guard point? And it's because I can't be asked to spend 50 hours learning how to guard point every single attack in the fucking game. And if I'm playing for you because pressing the buttons in the wrong order doesn't actually make the guard point work, because fuck you. And in like 60% of scenarios, probably the better play was just to hop to the side and then unleash the side backwards onto the monster anyway when it ran past me. But even from that perspective, it's just... It was bad charge to do the thing there. Just didn't even make sense. Guard point keeps switching in places between all the games. If you are claiming that you have mastered a weapon, at least in the game that is actively being played, you better know everything about that weapon. Dude, I haven't mastered dual blades. I've played dual blades for like 1,500 hours in this game. I don't have a fucking clue, dude. I didn't know you could do the double spin into a clutch claw attack until... like, unironically 800 hours into Iceborne. Because... why would I ever do the double spin attack? It sucks. Other than if I want to charge demon. Maybe. Even you knew that and you don't play dual blades? Crimmy, you make it your life's purpose to learn everything about all of these games. I make it my life's purpose to know as little as possible. Because the more I know, the easier it becomes, and then the less fun I have. Every time you try to fuck with the guard push, you forget it 2 minutes into the fight. Yeah, I know that one. Ooh! It's a flying Odo. New subspecies. He killed a Balrog, apparently. Treat every game like it's a reset. Okay, yeah. You have fun with it, though. That's the important bit, right? I never look up anything. For any game ever. If I can avoid it. If I get forced to do it because the mechanic just doesn't make any fucking sense, I will, but... I like learning for myself. Fun. I mean, do you enjoy it? Because that's what I mean when I say have fun. In the process of learning stuff, though, that's what's enjoyable, you know? That's the important bit. No, I put myself out of fun mode. There we go. I wanted to go into the jump back up, actually. Sometimes it's hard to, like, nail down the reason why I don't like something. And I don't have the effort to figure it out. So I respect the fact that you always kind of, like, understand it fully. Or attempt to, at least. Oh god, where did he go? He went under the map. Oh no! Don't get stuck, Odo. Okay, no, he didn't. He made it. He made it. Yeah, yeah. That seems to be the thing with the monster peeps, unfortunately. Rise was a particular problem with that one. I also feel like whenever you do try and come up with some, like, actually valid criticism, people just don't fucking give a shit, though. You know? Why the fuck are we friends? Because it's the intent behind the thing. It's not the actual, like, opinion, you know? We can disagree, but have a respectful disagreement. The majority of people cannot. They have to be right, and they have to convince the other person that they are correct. Instead of accepting that different peeps like different things. Oh, one hit. Dude, I love how weak he is to poison. Paralysis, sorry. I know my things. Oh. I love when Odo shows up, man. He's so much easier. He's so much easier than Legiana, Rathalos, and Diablos. It's so much easier. You're nearly at 1.5 times where I'm had. Nearly. Try to come across that changes. Change someone else, but you just comment on it and share your opinion, but that gets taken offensively, yeah. I think the problem that me and you have as well, like specifically, right, is because we get exposed to so much of it, it wears, at least for me, I'm sure it does for you as well, but it wears me down so much quicker. Someone, like, asks you your opinion, you say you like it or you don't like it, and then they just, like, go off on you. And it's like, you asked my opinion. If you ask a question, you need to be accepting of both outcomes. Maybe ask why. Explain why you feel differently, sure. Like, that's a discussion. You can't be like, oh, you know, how do you feel about... I'm trying not to pick on the obvious game at the moment. World, because I'm playing it, you know? But yeah, I really like it because of all these things. They'll be like, fuck you, you're wrong, the decorations suck, it ruins the entire game. And I'm like, why did you ask me? Don't want your opinion, just to agree with me, yeah. Like, just go to Twitter, though. If you want an echo chamber, go to Twitter. Don't ask random fucking people. That's just fucking gonna fail. It's exhausting, like you said earlier, done with so much negativity about wilds, because people are humping on the jump wagon. And people are humping that wagon. Jumping on the hate wagon, yeah, they are. And the problem is, right, when so many people jump on something because they want to just shit on it, any valid, legit criticism gets destroyed. Because the people who have, like, actual problems that they want to point out and have a conversation with now can no longer talk. Because everyone's just hate-jerking each other. And it ruins that as well. It sucks. Same the other way around. When everyone just, like... What's the word the kids use these days? Glazers, I think? When everyone just relentlessly praises something to the point where, like... It's such generic, constant drivel that you don't... They probably haven't even played it. Like, no one can praise it anymore without it sounding false. That was way too high. Is that gonna hit? Okay, good. Apparently it works if you shoot it that high. So many things you want to say but can't because they're about the new one. Same. I think there's something to be said as well that gets lost in translation a lot of the time. That people can't take into account because it's just impossible to do so, right? I adore Monster Hunter. I'm sure many people do. And the tiniest little things will piss you off so much more when you love a game to death and you've got a bajillion hours in it. You know? It's gonna annoy you so much more. Did I turn this cannon the wrong way? No, I think I'm okay. No, did I? No, I'm good, I'm good. So there might be something, like, just inconsequential, right? Like the decorations in World. I like them, other people don't like them. Let's be honest, it doesn't fucking matter. Every game has a dog shit system in it, in terms of decos and talismans. They're all terrible. But it becomes such a, like, point of contention. Whereas really, it doesn't fucking matter, you know? You don't think you find much when it comes to stuff you really don't like about World and Iceborne? I could find a ton. But overall, I still have a ton of fun with the game. And that's the important bit. You love World, 5k hours, 2 Master Rank 9 nights, 100% achievements, yeah. Plush Claw. Claggers are the obvious ones, right, that everyone goes with. Eschaton is always a point of contention in some way, shape, or form. Grinding lands. And that's specifically why I said a point of contention, Oni. Rather than it's considered a bad thing universally. Gotcha, bitch! Because I knew you were going to say it. Grinding lands, the skill system, the decos, endgame. There's always something, right? Flying Wyvern Simulator. Mm-hmm. But that's also the thing, right? Everyone always asks what your opinion is, and then everyone always asks you to, like, explain your opinion. Which requires talking about the negative parts, usually, in my case. Unfortunately. But then people don't ask, what do you like about the game? There might be a lot of stuff that I don't like about GU, as an example, right? But there's a lot of shit I really like about GU. I love that it's the first game where you could sort of at least pseudo-see the weapon trees. It's so fucking good! It's so helpful! It's great for variety and playstyle, you know? Not for me, but for other people. The deviants, as an idea, are neat. It's a shame they're shit in implementation. But the idea is neat. People share what they dislike, you ask them why, no answer. Ask them how would you make it better, no answer, so yeah. That's always the thing that makes me just insane, man. Specifically with the decorations in World. It really irks me. Because people hate on the decorations in this game, and then you ask them about the talismans in other games, they're completely fine with it. It's the same bullshit. It's worse, even. Sure, decos account for more, like, slots of your armor. I understand that. But, like, with talismans, it's perfectly acceptable? What? Dude, Rise, I can't believe they took a bad system and made it worse. The talisman system already sucked so much. And then they were like, how about we make this thing statistically significantly worse? You think talismans are acceptable, they were less impactful on your set, in your opinion? That's the thing for me, personally. I think talismans are way more impactful. At least specifically in World. Sorry, in the older games. I apologize. They're way more impactful than decorations. One talisman in an older game completely changes my entire fucking build. One decoration in World does fuck all. But in the older games, it's completely fine that talismans are RNG. No one gives a shit. Other than for you with broken tables, but then even then people only care about the broken tables, they don't care about the talisman system. Skills work differently, yeah. Exactly. Sunbreak, they made it a piece of piss to get a broken talisman. Oh, did they? See, by the time Sunbreak rolled around, I had worn away absolutely all of my patience with the talisman system. So I would get a talisman that was sufficient in high rank, and then I never touched it ever again. It's actually what I did when I played through Rise recently as well. I don't know if you noticed that. I got a talisman in higher rank that I was like, this has got a good amount of skills and some slots. And then I never played with it anymore. Not even in Sunbreak. Attack 3, crit 1 and a few decades pretty consistently. Neat. Kind of fixed it, but you still got the talismans with incompatible skills together, and it was like doing taxes during the melody part. Yeah, exactly. A lot of effort to get nothing. So you, or is the music a bit wavy? I haven't noticed anything, but to be honest, I haven't been listening. Only fixed it for endgame. Dude, honestly, one of the best things about Sunbreak is that the endgame is essentially completely optional. Might be the stream audio. If it is the stream audio, I don't know how to fix that, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry. With like World as an example, World Endgame, it feels like you have to augment your armor at least, unless you are cracked good level good, in order to have enough defense to do the basically just Alatreon and Fatalis without being one hit by everything. But in Rise, in Sunbreak, I should say, sorry. I didn't even do a single normal anomaly quest when I played through it recently. You heard Waluigi? never really... I don't know if I don't know how I am at that game, to be honest, Rosebreak. I've never really put in any effort in any Monster Hunter game to get good at it, really, other than the occasional moment in this one. The Pookie Greatsword against Vitalis and Alatreon. I actually tried to be good there. And the speedruns. With Dual Blades as well. I don't think I would call myself good at Rosebreak. I'm competent. The Pookie run was fantastic. You loved that run. Oh, I still ride it that high, to be honest. When I killed Fatalis. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. That was good. It wasn't about getting good, it was about getting it done to at least enjoy it. The speed was overwhelming. Yeah, same for me. At the high when I killed Lucilius, that was good as well. That one will take a long time to get. I keep being tempted to launch that game, and then I realize I have to grind for damage caps, and I just don't want to do it anymore. To make it so the AI do competent damage. I'm like, oh no, actually, never mind. I don't want to play. I don't think I can farm Lucilius, Crimmy. Did you see how long that how difficult that was? I don't think I can do it. You got 100% achievements for Wild and Wilds on Xbox. Rise is at 20%. Ouch. Base Rise, I actually got a good chunk of the achievements. Mostly because I had to have something to do in Base Rise, because the game was so short. But I never did it for Sunbreak. Oh no, Rampart. But it's all been fishing. Poke you and your help. Unfortunately, Crimmy, the time that I'm normally thinking about doing it is because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning my time and no one else is online for me to harass at that point. So I'm like, maybe I should... Oh no, never mind. And I don't think you would be, hopefully awake. And probably not very willing to play Grand Blue at what would be like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning for you? Usually on a Monday morning. Specifically. Time zones. They're fucked. It's a shame, yeah. Also, I think I would be crippled if I played with you. Because everything would become so much easier just because I would have someone competent on my team. I'd never be able to play Grand Blue again. I'd be such a broken man after that. After all the AI bullshit that I dealt with before. I love the idea, Oni, by the way, of being a true Monster Hunter fan. I love the concept. Because I see that get thrown around a lot of the times, and I'm like, have you played Monster Hunter 1 too? Have you played Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter DOS? The idea of being a true fan, being someone who's played all the games and like completed them all. And I'm like, I bet you've never touched Monster Hunter 1. True fan person, not people here, right? And I bet if you did, you'd complain that it's a piece of shit. Because it's kind of a piece of shit. It's great, but it's a piece of shit. You actually enjoyed it? Really? You like Monster Hunter 1 meme? Dude, I hate it. I am traumatized by Rathalos in Monster Hunter 1. I will never recover. You love Monster Hunter 1, you'll die for Monster Hunter 1. Free you, Monster Hunter 1, N10. Make your choice. Was it because of Gypsaros? It was because of the fucking ball drones, yeah. Okay, this is not a bit tough choice. Really? My man, have you seen your playtime on For You? Like how slow the progress is. I can agree with that. I do like how slow the progress is. No, I've not seen your playtime on 1, because the multiplayer didn't work on Monster Hunter 1 for me. You might remember that with sadness in your heart. The thing kept kicking me out when I tried to do it. The, like, private server, it wouldn't allow me to connect to it. You enjoyed the pre-quality of life experience? Just the raw experience? That's fair. 700 hours! That's still a lot less than your free you, though. To be fair, and like a lot less than your free you. You've maxed the playtime. Probably twice. Most of your free you was when you were 14. Okay, fair enough. At which point you're just a raving lunatic as a child, because every child is. I knew what you meant, Oni. Small monsters in those original games are hell. I have to agree, though. Shit is miserable. I don't even have fangs. They do, it's an item drop. I think. Shut up, I hate this game. I don't know if they have fangs in Monster Hunter 1, but I think they do by the time that GU rolls around, maybe. Can't recall. Can't recall. That's actually a big reason of why I think I prefer the older games over the newer games. I genuinely think it's super important to, like, the feeling of the journey in Monster Hunter. To have that point early on. Holy shit, health boost. Where you just go around and, like, gather some herbs. Gather some mushrooms. Kill some small monsters. Gather some bones. Do a little bit of mining. At least for me, that experience is very important. Drink hot drinks. Hey, I really like that as well. Unironically. I love the drinks. One of the things I really enjoy about Monster Hunter is feeling like you prepare for the thing that you're fighting against. And that includes preparing for the environment it's in, you know? Unironically, really like it. Bring paintballs back? Precisely. See, in World, I didn't mind, because it felt like you had the hunting phase. Or like the tracking phase, I suppose, which gave a little bit of the same feeling. But I would have loved if there was still paintballs. And if you paintballed the monster and it just maxed your tracking bar, basically. Instead of having to go around and pick up all the tracks and shit. Especially for replay throughs, where you know where the monster is. Run in, paintball the sucker. Done. You don't have to pick up all the tracks, right? Be great. And if you want to be like, well, why couldn't the paint look at all the skull flies following? It's got scent in it as well. Shut up. It's a paintball. It smells like paint. Scout flies are fucking high off paint. They love that shit. You know? You have to find the monster. You can generally level. They commonly spawn. Yep. Scratches mean it is a flying wyvern, in all likelihood. Which does not narrow it down. Hi, Diablos. Oh, the scratches were the Diablos? Mud Tracks is a Baroth. Or a Giratodos. No, it's a Baroth, because Giratodos is one is called something else, I think. Is it? Not sure. One of those two. Which might be great for this cutscene. If it's a Baroth. I don't think we've seen flying Baroth yet. Good. It is. That's kind of fucked up, dude. I love that their bodies are so contorted. Whoop. Oh, hi, Palumi. This is a big fucking Baroth, by the way. Paolumu was inside Baroth the whole time. No, that's Baroth's cutscene. Oi. Paolumu, please. Imagine there'd be a chance the quest monster to randomly change. I was about to say unknown in Frontier. Probably got to it. If unknown spawns in your quest, Unknown is just the quest target now. Deal with it. It's very rare though, right? Because I think you said you'd never said it before, Kami? If I remember. Kami? Crimmy? For fuck's sake. Run dead? Yeah, it did. It did die. You forgot what a smooth Huggy looked like? Oh, was I shaved in that one? You might have to deal with it again soon, because my facial hair is gradually starting to piss me off. My eyelashes looked weird. I mean, did they have makeup on them at that point? Because they might have done. I might even have had eyeshadow on, depending on the time. Mutton chops? No, thank you. I do, in fact, have relatives, and I'd rather not be accused of that. Is that when Iron was paying? Iron wasn't paying, it was Crow. Actually. What was it in the end? What was what? The unknown. No, the monster is called Unknown. It does technically have a name in like the files, but in every in-game sense, it's always just referred to as Unknown, I believe, so it's still referred to as Unknown by the community. Had a name and a bug, there you go. Basically an edgelord child of Wrath. Sort of. It's every single flying wyvern. The Black Wrath, yeah, correct. It looks very similar to a Rathian, but it has a little bit of like all of the flying wyverns movesets. I actually beat it on that quest as well, I think. Even though that's just the baby encounter. You don't do the full encounter on that quest. It was bloody close, though, if I remember. What could you craft from it? Sweet fuck all! Yeah, it does have weapons and armor, technically. But, like, the rarity of which you can encounter it, at least in the current state of the game, you are never going to be able to craft the weapons and armor. I don't think. You would have to play so much. Or be incredibly lucky. And they're not even good, right? If I remember. Just being HR6. I mean, by that point. it wouldn't be worth it, right? Pieces of obscure items from Frontier exploration. Okay. Relatively big barrel. Yeah, it's fucking huge. I completely forgot I needed to cut his tail off. It's a good thing I carved one. Whoops. Want to be going back to Frontier. Whenever I don't think about Frontier and feel like stabbing myself in the eyeballs. I mean, it's rare before HR6. In HR6, you get a quest to fight it, Fredo. But by the time that you get the quest to fight it, the armor basically becomes completely useless because it's so difficult to kill. But it can randomly appear as your quest target. Before that point, in a weakened form. Which is what happened to me. Less so weakened. True, true. Made some progress. Starter house. Got some Tyrannodos all over the place. Being right out. You don't like the islands levels? That's a shame. Sound like a bug made into a feature. It does a bit, yeah. But I think it was intended. I just accept that I don't know 90% of the features in Frontier at this point and don't even think about it anymore, Crimmy. Instead of being like, huh? I'm just like, yep, I don't know what that is. That's Frontier. I'm gonna go on my break now for a wee bit. I will be back with more World on Friday. You can see when on that linky link there. Otherwise, I will be back with some for you in around 10-15ish minutes or so. So if you want more Monster Earth, that's that. You're just here for World. Thanks for coming by. I will see you whenever I see you next time. However, I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes for everyone else. I'll see you in just a sec.